Forgot dealing with these people, mommy.
And she says that for my listening party, nobody would show up.
I owe everyone on this table an apology for walking out. I'm sorry.
Samantha is just too defensive. That's because I don't tolerate excesses.
Finally, fight to the finale, we have gotten to the last episode of the Real Housewives of Abuja season 1. Drum rolls, guys. Even though the past few episodes have actually been quite interesting, to be honest with you guys. The housewives have been more open. They've been more like, it has just been giving what it's supposed to give, but all things come to an end, good or bad. So let me just give you guys all the tea. First of all, I'm sure you noticed that this is not my usual background. There's a difference. I'm not in my usual filming area. In fact, I'm not even in Lagos at the moment. I'm currently in my grandpa's house in Enugu, but that is story for another day, for another vlog. I have a vlog channel, so follow me there so that you can get all the tea. I even got this polo from a TV channel here in Enugu yesterday, so I'm like, why not just wear it? So in fact, let me just get into this particular video. I'm quite excited that this is the final episode. So don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and all the good things. So for this episode, of course, they continued from where they stopped in the last episode. That's the boat cruise with the ladies. And at this point, the ladies were playing a game, who is most likely to. And it seemed like it was fun because nobody really took anything to heart.
Who is most likely to get us arrested?
Who's most likely to tell on someone?
Tell on someone in what way? Princess.
Arafa.
Alright? You see how she said alright? She didn't say no!
So they were throwing a shade at Samantha because apparently she's always very defensive, right? So after that, the ladies went out to see how nightlife is in South Africa, to hear all the amapiano and deep house music. And for that one, Arafa was looking very, very hot. I like the way she looks, her dressing, her swag, everything was just looking really good. And of course, the party was just, full of vibes. Comfort was not able to wrap her head around the whole nightclub idea, and then Arafa, on the other hand, was just yabbing her dance steps.
You know those Sunday school teachers that go like this from left to right?
Whoever came up with the concept of nightclub, you get a small place, you put speakers all over the place, and with our active connivance, proceed to try and make us deaf while shouting at each other.
She should have also added that it happens in the dead of the night, the devil's time. You guys, you see that loud music? That is what I like. Like, let the music be entering my brain. I want to hear it inside my inside my medulla. But people are different. Some people don't like it, having to shout and everything, but that's fine. Moving on. Next thing, they showed us Arafa and her mom. And at first glance, you guys, I thought it was Mama G, Patience as a call. I thought she was the one. I was like, huh? What is she doing here? Until I looked again, I was like, okay, she's not the one. And then I introduced her as Arafa's mom. So for this part, Arafa was just telling her about her experience with the ladies. And apparently she already knew OJ Pocherella before now, and she also expressed that she likes OJ.
It hasn't been easy, obviously. You know how it is trying to make friends. When you're older, it's not easy.
I know you might have a lifetime friend like this OJ. I really like her.
You like who?
The whole setting was looking like all these reality TV shows where you're not allowed to use your phones, and then you're also isolated from the rest of the world. After some time, they will now surprise you by bringing in a family member. It's always very emotional. Then they'll be giving you advice and all of that. That's how the whole thing just looks. So Arafa's mom was now calling Arafa out on what she did to OJ Pocherella. Apparently OJ Pocherella told Arafa's mom about the whole fake diamond situation, and her mom was now telling her that what she did not make sense, especially based on the fact that OJ Pocherella has always supported her and everything. She now said that she really felt bad about it, and that she now explained that the whole thing has just been like all them boss. If you collect bass, you have to give both and everything. And after some time, everything got emotional. Arafa was almost tearing up, and they just hugged, and I was like, oh, mommy's baby would always be mommy's baby.
It was wrong, my sweetheart.
I felt so bad because she was like, I was trying to put down her business, and I'm like,
and she has been always there for you.
I know. It's just, when they come for you, this is like a dog eat dog type of thing.
No, it shouldn't be, sweetheart.
So difficult dealing with these people, mommy.
Then the next thing they showed the ladies, they went out of town to a restaurant called the Cave Restaurant. I think that's what they called it, Cave Restaurant. There's Cave in it, yeah. And that place looked so beautiful with multiple L's. Like the environment, everything, the setting, everything was just so nice. It looks like a place where your ancestors can speak to you and you're going to really hear them. As for comfort, she was more concerned about the fact that they had to climb all the way down to the restaurant. How were they going to go back up and not get hungry again?
You may have to climb these steps again. Will she give me food at the top?
Well, at least the food was nice and the chef was hot, so a win is a win.
A win is a win. A win is a win. I don't care what y'all say.
The food? Fresh. They now bring this chef. Must this chef look this hot? Focus.
For this outing, Tutu Pie wasn't there with them. Arafa said she was having a bad day, so she couldn't join them. I said okay. Then the ladies played a game where they had to review what is on their taboo list. A taboo list is basically a list containing certain fantasies that you have in your head that are considered a taboo. So this is where they now became like open. They were now revealing things that they had in their head. As for Princess, she said her own is 3-some. Samantha said her own is 5-some. I say this one is next level, oh. And then as for Comfort, she said hers is voyeurism. I was just hearing that for the first time. I had to check the dictionary, and it means something weird. But as for Comfort, the way she described it was that it's basically her just having this fantasy of walking around naked in her apartment while people watch her. I was like, okay. This one is another next level. Something that is next level.
It's not that you are going to do it, just in
3-some, 5-some.
Hey, Samantha said 5-some.
I like voyeurism. So, for example, in my house, you see all my curtains open and I'm probably fancying, the windows open. I really don't care. Let people watch.
Then Ojo Poshorela now dropped the one that left the ladies' mouths open, like, huh? She said hers will be love making, that she hasn't done that before. Then it was at this point that the ladies now knew that, okay, she had not engaged in sex before and she's a virgin and everything. So they were extremely surprised. After expressing their state of shock, they now hailed her and congratulated her.
We'll be actually experiencing love making.
Uche is a virgin.
Yes. Oh my God.
It's time to own my truth, and I'm loving it.
Now, you guys, this is my thoughts. I feel like what was going through Comfort's mind is, so there's somebody here that's holier than me? No. I don't even know. In fact, Comfort is married, so what am I even saying? No. Let's just leave that. So as for Ojo Poshorela, she said that she did it for spiritual reasons. That she's a very religious person and she believes in like keeping your virginity till marriage. So it's being safely kept for her Mr. Right. So Mr. Right, are you hearing? Ojo Poshorela is here waiting for you. And also note that she said she likes it rough, that she wants you to, do all the needful to her. So please do not go below her expectations. So as for Arafa, she said she wants to watch. I say, okay, wahala.
Can we watch you when you're doing it?
So what I want is my dad. Let me tell you, slap me.
So the next place that they went to was a winery. These ladies really explored South Africa. Arafa did a very good job with the planning of this trip. So like kudos to her. Like everything has just been going really well. So at the winery, the ladies, in fact, in this episode in general, I feel like the ladies were really, really open. They said a lot of things about their, inner doings and stuff. At the winery, a conversation about masturbation came up. Apparently, Comfort said that Princess had asked a question earlier on, and OJ Poshorela now brought it up again at the winery. OJ Poshorela said she's very much interested in those topics, just to equip herself for her Mr. Right. So Mr. Right, OJ Poshorela is also working hard for you, so don't be worried. So she now brought up the topic again there, and we just like said things.
Was it spiritually moral to masturbate or to watch porn? What does the Bible say about it? Is it okay for you to do it? I feel like when you're married, I think regardless of if you're married or not, like pleasuring yourself should be okay.
So the conversation about the topic went on, and Princess now used their scenario as an example, just based on the fact that, you know, the married ones are away from their husbands, and, you know, there's need to, like, you know, do certain things to keep yourself busy. And then OJ Poshola now now asked her whether is that the reason she did not open her door one day that she went to knock. Then as for comfort, she said she has never engaged in it, and her reason is because of the fact it's like it's just basically the positioning and having to like be looked down upon by the creator.
My husbands are away, like now. We can do some freak ourselves. You understand?
Is that why when I was knocking on your door?
Listen, honey.
Our conversations are getting really hot.
I've never masturbated, and that's only because honestly I found it funny. I just found it funny lying down on my back, touching myself, and probably my maker looking at me and saying, really?
I just realized that Arafa did not really spill anything. No, even the taboo list, we didn't get to hear what's on her taboo list, except the production team skipped it or something. So for the winery, they just like it got to a point where they blindfolded them, gave them headsets, and gave them like wine to taste and everything. And I think it was a really nice concept because of the fact that you're able to really immerse yourself in what you're tasting, which I think is really, really nice. A nice concept. As for the guy there, he was just so excited. And at the end of the day, they gave them take-home packages. So back at the villa, they showed where Princess went to meet OJ Poshola to apologize to her for lashing out at her listening party, only for her to find out that Tutupai had a conversation with OJ Poshola about, you know, the other ladies talking shit about OJ Poshola, and also conniving or having the plan not to attend her listening party. And Princess was in shock, like, huh?
She calls me the night before and she says that she has something to tell me. That the ladies are talking about me, calling me names, saying I'm a liar, and that for my listening party, nobody would show up.
So Princess now told OJ Poshola that all the things that Tutupai told her are the things that she herself, that Tutupai planned to do, that there was no gathering where they came together and said they were not going to go for OJ's listening party. That if anything like that happened, it means that Tutupai went around and was having a conversation with the other ladies to like maybe, you know, instigate stuff, and she didn't even come to her because she knows that that's Princess. She knows that she has a relationship, a close relationship with OJ Poshola. So all those things that Tutupai said, it was her that did it, according to Princess. And then Princess now even told her that she's not happy with her, that's OJ Poshola, for not reaching out to her to like, you know, find out what's up, because they have a close relationship, closer than the one that OJ has with Tutupai. So she was like, you should have asked me what's up, just give me the benefit of doubt.
OJ, they are planning that when your listening party starts, no one will be there.
All the things she told you are things she wanted to do. That is why I'm not really happy with you, because both of us knew each other before you and her.
Yeah.
You could have called me and said, yo, Princess, so this is how it is. Abi.
So Tutupai really had the conversation with OJ Poshola about the whole fake jewelry stuff and so much more. You guys know in my last video that I said I did not believe that it was Tutupai that just went to OJ Poshola to give her such gist, because they were not even cool at this point. This is somebody that had been castigating OJ Poshola for the longest time. So how is it that Tutupai will not carry that kind of gist and go and tell OJ Poshola? But we have OJ Poshola now saying it again, that she's the one that said it. When Princess said it, I didn't believe. So I'm really shocked. Like how did that even come up? What was the reason?
What was the reason? What was the reason?
So what was the aim of the conversation? Like saying all of these things, of which most of them are lies, because we watched Tutupai being the one instigating things. So how is she implicating the other ladies and saying that the ones that are doing it and not implicating herself? You get? So I'm speechless, you guys. In fact, I don't even know. Let's just continue. So OJ Poshola now apologized to Princess for not, coming to her about the whole gist before concluding.
I apologize for that because I was just like,
you were just furious.
I was furious.
The whole thing with Tutu, I just feel like she's just very, very disloyal at this point. For her to just rush to you in trying to discredit everybody else, including me, like, if I begin to open my mouth, trust me, nobody's going to be talking to her right now.
Then Princess now brought up the conversation that Tutupai had with her about OJ Poshorela's house, just to let her know that so many things have been said. Tutupai has said a lot of things. In fact, she even said that she has a lot of Tutupai's secrets, that if she begins to talk, if I start to talk, if she starts saying all those things that the other ladies are not even going to talk to Tutupai because she has a lot of those secrets and she's not trying to like reveal it and everything. But for this particular conversation, she's just saying it because she's not really happy that she was part of the conversation and, you know, just being sad about it. And then Ojo Pashola now said that it tells more about the person that is peddling such news, that's as for Tutupai, that if Tutupai's house is not her own, that's on her.
That incident is something that I feel really bad about, because before I was like, maybe it's true, blah, 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 blah. She's my friend and she's telling me, oh, she heard this, she heard that. Me saying, I did not say enabling, I said engaging.
Anyways, I find that very pitiful and sorry for anyone who would want to create that kind of story. You know yourself, that just shines on you.
Then the ladies now went to a casino. They dressed up fully and went to play big people's game. The game where people lose money. So the card game, they called it Baccarat. And Comfort was the main person that was very much interested in playing it. In fact, gambling, if I may say. So she was very much interested in the whole gambling of it thing. And she even puts in real money. She puts in 500 rands. At the end of the day, she left there with 95 rands. She put in her money and she lost.
Number 5, Spectre wins. Thank you. God be blessed. And just like that, OJ became the poorest.
At least you're better than me.
I really want to play this. I need money.
Then it was at this point that Super now gave a public apology for working out on the ladies. The nights where they were doing their peace talks and sisterhood talk, she was like, she feels like, the way her mind was processing things at that point was that it was better for her to walk out than say what was on her mind.
I owe everyone on this table an apology for walking out. I'm sorry, I walked out. That was disrespectful. At that particular time, I felt leaving was more peaceful than saying how I felt.
After apologizing to all of them, she now proceeded to apologize to Princess, that, you know, she's a sister to her and she's sorry for hurting her feelings, that she feels really bad and she knows that she messed up. So she just, you know, told her sorry. And the way Princess was shining her eyes, I just knew that something was coming.
I know we're going to talk like more after, but then it's your matter that obviously is more, you know, to me, because you're a sister to me. I fucked up because everyone is aware of our situation. I wanted to first of all let you know that I'm deeply sorry for hurting your feelings.
You know how you feel when somebody you care so much about hurts you and is apologizing for, you know, doing something bad to you. It triggers a lot of feelings. Like, I was not surprised at this point that Princess started tearing up. I knew that it was coming. So Princess started tearing up. In her confessional, she was like, she didn't want them to see the side of her. She didn't want us to see that she's a softie and all of that. And I'm like, I already knew since right from the apology session she had with Comfort. I already knew that, okay, this baby is a softie, just that she says a lot of things and then, you know, her voice is very loud. She's always like this. But it has been obvious since that she's a very soft person. So I was not surprised that she was tearing up. The other housewives just came, you know, consoled her and stuff.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
What's wrong?
Stop.
Aww. What's wrong? Princess?
Princess, in her confessional, she was not saying that the ladies are just hypocritical, that they are not able to say what's on their mind, that she's just tired of the whole thing at this point. I said, okay, it's all right.
I'm just looking across the room and these ladies are so hypocritical. They can't even tell people to their faces exactly how they're feeling. Comfort is by the side, pinching me to stop. OJ is basically fueling it. I mean, this is ridiculous at this point.
Meanwhile, Samantha was just sitting pretty in her own world, saying that she doesn't understand what this is all about.
I have no idea what that is all about.
At this point, OJ Pashola now entered stirring mode, like she was cooking things. She literally stirred up another fight between the ladies. So she was like that. There are two other people that are not entirely cool with each other and all of that. She mentioned Princess and Samantha. Princess was now saying that Samantha is like always very defensive, that's her issue. Samantha was now saying that that's because she doesn't tolerate excesses. I say her. Okay, then there's another comment. The other comment that OJ Pashola made still escalated things further. She was like, Samantha doesn't take shit. Next thing, Princess is like, okay, who now takes shit? She also now said it to Princess that she doesn't take shit. And we now had Samantha that now said, oh, you don't take you don't take it, but you like to give it. I say, ha.
Samantha is just too defensive. That's the thing.
Right?
That's because I don't tolerate excesses.
Tammy Dollar don't take shit. Princess Jacobo don't take shit.
Of course, everybody knows that. Okay. You don't take shit, but you like to give shit.
That's how Arafa now entered the equation and asked Samantha what her problem is. And I was like, ha. It's like you guys are on a fueling mood. This one, everybody just trying to fuel the whole situation and make it even bigger than it is already. And at this point, Samantha was now like that. It's not because she's quiet that they're going to take her for a fool or think that she's stupid. That she's not stupid at all. That they should stop feeling like, oh, because she's quiet, they'll not take her for somebody that is stupid. Then we now had some of the ladies in the background saying that she has woken up from her slumber. I say,
Samantha, it's like, what has been your problem? Like, seriously.
Excuse me, do you call that problem? I should be asking, what is your problem? What is your problem?
Samantha just woke up from her slumber.
You really think that when someone is calm, the person is stupid? I'm not stupid.
So at this point, Samantha was still talking about like not tolerating nonsense. The next thing, Arafa told her that she should shut up, and I was like, from where to where, please? Like, why should she shut up? She has a mouth. Like, why should she shut up? Then Princess was now telling her that she should rest. Samantha now told Arafa that she's three-faced, and I was like, okay, this is where the energy for that confessional in the last episode came from, because I told you guys that I didn't understand what the energy was about, but I'm now saying that it's from this episode that Samantha now had that whole energy where she called Arafa three-faced in the last episode. I was like, okay, I see it now.
So I will not tolerate any excesses from anybody.
Please shut up.
You shut up.
Like, seriously.
Like, shut up. You're just three-faced. You don't even know what you're saying.
That is too much.
Why should I shut up? Why should I shut
making
up?
so much noise.
You are the one disturbing everybody here.
Princess in her confessional was now saying that Samantha has been sleeping since, that who's waking her up now. I was like,
Samantha, I mean, you've been sleeping this entire time. Why now? Who's waking you up? Like, what is this?
While I think that kind of comes across like maybe looking down on someone type of thing, it gave this vibe of who is giving you the audacity to talk now type of thing. While I think that it sounds like that, I also think that to an extent it's valid, because this is the last episode. We're not about to end it with like buzzwords. We're trying to make peace here, but Samantha has every right to express herself. Yeah, don't mind me, Jerry. Samantha, it's good that she spoke her mind, Jerry. Not even keeping quiet. It's good that she spoke her mind. But like I said, it left the episode ending in a very awkward way. It was giving watch out for part 2. To God be the glory. It was ending, but it didn't feel like this was the last episode. I guess, I don't know, but
Tutu was just trying to make the situation worse, but when I get to a point, I just keep quiet.
Truth or dare? I dare you to show Samantha some love right now.
I'm sorry for saying you should shut up, Samantha.
It's the audacity for me.
Okay, so I guess we'll be seeing the remaining basketballs, or they're going to end the basketballs at the reunion, because I don't think they're going to carry it on to another season, or the dynamics is definitely going to change. Even at the reunion, the dynamics will change. We're going to have friends defriending themselves, different things just happening at the reunion, because they are going to watch the episode and have their different views on the people that they thought they were friends with and all of that. So thank God that's over, Sha. I couldn't wait. And also, I can't also wait for like the Real Housewives of Lagos to just start. Like, we need them to start the Real Housewives of Lagos immediately after this, or even they can even start within maybe on Thursdays or something. But like, they need to start already. Thank you very much, and God bless. So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I'm going to see you on the next one. Bye. Love you.